My name is Malika, and I'll be the first presenter to go in depth of a certain aspect of the wellness triangle. I will focus on this role of social health in a person's life and what social health looks like in an elderly person's life, and how technology has been created to help elderly people maintain their social health, along with their physical and mental health as well. But that will be the following two presenters. There are a lot of ethical implications that come into play surrounding social health technology for elders, and I will talk about them generally and then with a focus on the utilitarianism perspective. So, in order to first define social health, we have to look at a variety of definitions, not just one. There are generally a broad amount of definitions since they apply to different people at different points in their lives. But generally, it's the accepted definition is the ability to form a meaningful relationship with people through interaction in a variety of social settings. However, as I mentioned before, these definitions vary, and distinctly, whose definition of social health also includes social inclusion in one's society and one's well-functioning social networks. For seniors, social health looks slightly different since, according to Barrett, most of them aim to age in place. Thus, it's different at what good social health looks like for seniors, but it's highly encouraged. Some examples of how we maintain our daily social health include your relationship with your closest family members and interacting and maintaining friends and giving support and receiving support from others. Um, these are all the ways we maintain our good social health from conventional definition, but it looks different for different people. For seniors specifically, maintaining good social health can have positive outcomes. In a study by Barg and Forsman, it's clear to see that social interactions reduces early onset dementia and reduces memory decline and increases overall well-being for the elderly person. However, there are also limiting factors to preserving this to maintaining a good social health, which include there are limiting factors which are reduced mobility and fragility and memory decline caused by their deteriorating physical health. Now we come to Buddy. Buddy is a robot companion that is, and he's not the only one. There are many others like him whose main goal is to provide social interactions and help elderly remain connected to the others. Their functions are often similar. He's one of the robot companions, and their functions are often similar to those of a nursing staff. And they help seniors keep encouraged and motivated by building a sense of trust between themselves and the senior. But along with these companions, ethicists raise the question of how there's deceit involved in using a companion to take care of an elder. According to Waxsmith, making people believe that they can have a meaningful relationship with a robot that feels nothing back for them is quite deceitful, and it's a different form of lying to the person. But as you can see, although these ethical questions are raised, there's a lot of benefits to having these robot companions, which I mentioned before. Like, they can be a personal coach, and they can help in sustain engagement. How does utilitarian fit into the elder social health? So, well, a review of the definition of the theory that tells us it is an action that is in short terms leads to the greatest happiness for the most amount of people. Where we can apply this for elder care is in causing the greatest amount of happiness for elders and their caregivers, whether their caregivers might be family members or nursing home staff. For example, using a virtual assistant or a robot companion might be a good solution and cause the greatest amount of happiness since it keeps everyone organized and takes care of some human needed tasks. Additionally, too many seniors to take care of due to the baby boomers' age might require virtual assistants and robot companions, which lead to solutions that cause the greatest amount of happiness. Nursing home staffs aren't overrun, and each elder gets the care that they need without being overlooked. However, there's again ethical questions surrounding this, which is, are we also getting rid of their chance to have a true connection with a person by sticking them to some sort of technology to take care of them? And are we neglecting our older population by letting them be taken care of robots? So here we come to a creator's perspective. From a creator's perspective, it might seem as the social robots are helpful and offering utility and companionship, to quote Snyder. And they often justify the creation of these companions as resources for the entire family. So these are some ideas presented by Blue Frog Robotics, which is the company that creates Buddy. And their justification is often how it entertains and assists the entire family as well as your elders while keeping the entire family happy. Again, this connects to utilitarianism because they're talking about the greatest good caused for the greatest number of people in your family, and also the greatest amount of good caused for nursing home staff. From a user's perspective, Buddy might also seem like a good idea because it helps the entire family keep on track, not just the elderly. Of course, the elderly have many benefits from it, but for children, it can also be a friend, and for adults, it can keep track of reminders. So it's a product that ensures well-being for the entire family and promotes happiness of the entire family, and therefore it's a good reason to have Buddy. So that's how it mainly connects to utilitarianism, where from a user's perspective, it caused the greatest amount of good for the greatest amount of people.